Donald Trump did a couple of whacked out interviews, the first of which is on a platform called Americano Media, or Americano. In other words, it's a right wing, it's new. They get like 2,000 views a video. It's quite wild. It's a right wing American Spanish language outlet or channel. I don't even really know what to call it. And this is, I guess, where Donald Trump is now being interviewed. These clips are sometimes only getting a couple thousand views. This particular one has 7,000 views. And this is where Trump's now being interviewed. The topic of Elon Musk's takeover of Twitter came up. This has been a big point of contention. Is Trump going back to Twitter if he is unbanned, which would, of course, completely torpedo Truth Social? Trump says he's not.
With Truth Social,
yeah,
and the opportunity to have freedom of speech, which is very important for democracy.
Right.
And now knowing that Elon Musk has taken control of Twitter, do you see that there is an opportunity for a broader freedom of speech in this country that can help, ease up all these ideas and all this censorship that many people have been submitted to in the past few years?
It's very good that Elon took over Twitter. It was run by maniacs, radical left lunatics. And they were, it was all bots and fake accounts, a lot of it. And it was a disaster, okay? And I had hundreds of millions of people between Facebook and Twitter, more than just about anybody else. And all of a sudden, one day you don't have your voice anymore. And I created...
After telling all sorts of corrosive lies and inciting violence, right? That's the little detail he lives. Suddenly my voice was gone after I did A, B, C, D, E, all in violation of Twitter's terms of service.
Truth Social, and it's been amazingly successful.
It's almost bankrupt.
Last week, as you saw, it was above TikTok, it was above Twitter, it was above
TikTok.
Everybody. It's been an amazing success. So, I like it. I'm staying on Truth Social. I like it better.
Yep. So Trump is staying on Truth. Truth Central is where he will be staying. Donald Trump, in a moment that makes no sense whatsoever, says he thinks the search warrant at Mar-a-Lago will make Hispanic people vote for him. But Trump thinks everything will make Hispanic people vote for him.
If we don't straighten this country out, you are literally going to end up with a Venezuela on steroids, meaning a bigger version of Venezuela. And that's where our country's going. If you look at what's happening, the raid on Mar-a-Lago, people were disgusted by it. But Hispanics saw that as what happened. Many of them come from countries that we know very well.
Oh, God. Is he saying that when a search warrant was served at Mar-a-Lago, it was like the abuses of power, corruption, and dictatorial insanity in Venezuela? Is that the argument he's making?
They said that's what happened from where they came.
Yes. Oh, God, that is just rich. A completely legal, I's dotted and T's crossed search warrant being executed when there is so much probable cause. That's like what Chavez did. That is just wild. And Trump actually talks more about Venezuela.
You take a look at Venezuela, go back 20 years. It was
Venezuela.
Very prosperous, rich country. It was the richest country in Latin America. It was, everything was pretty good. And now you look, they don't have water, they don't have food, they don't have anything. They have a dictatorship. And on the campaign, I was saying that if we don't straighten this country out, you are literally going to end up with a Venezuela on steroids.
There you go. And I have to tell you, Trump finally getting something right. It is true. I believe in the year 2001 or 2000, Venezuela was the most prosperous country in South America. That he finally stumbled across a historical fact that is true. Trump is now also doing the communism stuff without understanding a word of it.
Well, the American dream will be gone. The American dream with communism is never going to be here. Mm-hmm. And, once it goes there, it's very hard to bring it back.
Yes, well, of course, there are no communists in positions of power in the United States. There just aren't any. And then Trump confirming he doesn't even know what these terms even mean.
I think that the election coming up on the 8th and the following election, very importantly, which is now, think of it, it's 2 years away.
2 years away.
It's very quick. How it happens, time flies. Right? I think if we don't do well in those two elections, our country is gone. And I really believe we've passed socialism. You know, we've just stepped over socialism. We're into communism. That's what's happening. If you look at the Justice Department, the FBI, you look at the kind of things that are going on with law enforcement and what they're doing, we have forgotten.
So he's gone from supporting law enforcement to now that the FBI served a search warrant at Mar-a-Lago, law enforcement is evidence of communism.
About socialism. We're into communism. We're into Soviet Union stuff. It's very bad, and it's very dangerous for this country, and people are angry about it.
Yeah. Trump continuing to have no idea what socialism is, what communism is, the difference between the two, or whether there's any of it here in the United States, as orange and sweaty as ever. And even the friendliest interviews, he just cannot make any sense. Before you go, if you enjoyed this video and want to see more, please make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can click the subscribe button below or above or wherever it is on your screen. And if you want to support my work even more strongly, the best way is to get a membership at joinpacman.com and subscribe to the podcast for The David Pakman Show. There you can check out interviews, longer clips, and much more. It's on all the big podcasting platforms. Just search for The David Pakman Show, and all the links are also down below in the video description.